Gacha letters? So handwritten letters from Japanese people in gacha machines? We needed to try it out, and that only fueled our gacha addiction during our 3-month journey through Japan. Since 2018, we were saving up money for our wedding and our honeymoon in Japan. We planned everything for April 2020, but then Corona took over the world, and it changed everything. We still got married, but no party or honeymoon. And Japan was closing its borders for a long time. So we postponed our journey again, and again, and again. And I admit I was ugly crying at least 2 times. Because I always dreamed of going on a honeymoon traveling adventure. But then, in October 2022, Japan officially opened its borders again, and we could finally start planning and fly over to Japan for our 3-month honeymoon. And if you like, you can follow us through our 3-month journey through Japan. And this is part 4. Today's plan was going to Harajuku and meeting an old-time friend there. To be able to take the train, we had to charge our Pasmo cards first. I was pretty excited to go to Harajuku because I was there during my exchange year a lot. So it's walking down memory lane again with me. Spotted an ad of my former exchange university, Musashi University. Spotted at the station where I used to get off, Ekoda Station. So much for walking down memory lane together with me. It started already. We got off Ikebukuro Station to transfer to the JR line. But we got distracted by lottery stuff. It was a lottery pop-up store in the middle of the station. In Japan, there are so many lotteries for anime merchandise, so I had to take a look around in case something interesting is there. To participate, you have to buy a ticket, in this case for 680 yen. And you can win different types of prizes: pillowcases, folders, keychains, towels, figures, cups, you name it. But I didn't buy anything. Yes, sometimes I'm able to hold my money together. Next to the delicious smelling bakery, I swear the majority of Japanese train stations smell like this. We entered the JR line. The last 5 minutes, from being at the anime merch lottery store to walking over to the JR area, I was being strong for my bank account by not spending money. This strength left my body when I saw gacha machine. Of course I had to try my luck when I saw a mashup of food and cute animal stuff. Shut up and take my money.
Got the green one.
And I got the wasabi one. Love it. Next gacha. Again animal and food related. Vegetable animals. Veget-animals? I mean, how can I resist? Oh, my happy arm wiggles. I love dogs. That's why I was so happy to get the dog figure. And the cool vending machine with the display of all the drinks. Japan living in 2070 already. Or is the meme 2050? Then we took the Yamanote line to get to Harajuku. Cute ads on the train. And we arrived at Harajuku Station. During my exchange here, I bought a keychain with the Harajuku melody of the JR line. All stations of the Yamanote line had their own music. The station was new and modern. Back in my day, it was way smaller. I tried to sound old. We took the exit to the Meiji Shrine. Everybody in Japan walking on both sides of the path, never in the middle. I think because according to the Shinto belief, the gods are supposed to walk in the middle.
So we are going to Meiji Jingu today because we want to buy some omamori, like small souvenirs for our family and friends back home and also for ourselves. And it's been a long time since I've been to Harajuku. Like the station changed like 10 years ago since I was an exchange student in Japan, and I was here after I left Korea for like 2 weeks in 2017. And I don't remember if the station was already like all new or if it was still under construction. I'm like super happy. My husband also always makes sure that we have a look at every gacha thing that we can see, because it's just so much and different varieties, and I'm just so excited to see all the cute designs, and some are just so bizarre cute that I cannot how to say I'm not able to say no to certain things. I'm just trying it out because it's just like this one in a lifetime experience, and I think I have to do it.
Walking towards Meiji Shrine, I told my husband the story of how I went to the Meiji Shrine during New Year's. The whole way was packed, with people standing in line waiting to make their wishes for the new year. I actually found some old footage of that day. The video quality is not the best. I mean, it's over 10-year-old footage that never saw the light. I was there with friends from my home university in Germany and other exchange students and Japanese students. I think we were standing in line for hours, but maybe I misremembered. I don't know. It's over 10 years. I also threw some coins and made my wish that day.
When I'm waiting until I'm in front.
Entered the shrine, we were washing our hands. Then inside we were enjoying the architecture. Right in front of all the ema, the small wooden signs where you write your wishes on the back, was a wooden box and a station to write, where you can write your own wish on paper and put it inside the box. We watched how other people did it and wrote our own wishes down. Then we put it in the box and prayed that our wishes become true. Last but not least, we bought some omamori at the shrine as gifts and also for ourselves before we walked directly to the shopping part of Harajuku.
So we made our wishes at the shrine. I was getting a little bit emotional because the last time I went here, my wish became true. So I hope this time it will work as well. And also we bought like the 2 omamori, one for myself. The translation was, it was for the soundness of mind and body, and this is something I definitely need. And the other one is the healing from illness. This is for a relative, Berde, it's for you. So she will recover and we will send her that for her birthday, which is up soon. And now we are heading to Harajuku, maybe a stop for coffee. Yeah. And after that we are going to meet my friend Kaori. We met in 2012 when I was an intern at Deutsche Gunka Center in Aomori. And for German it's well known at Goethe Institute in Tokyo.
Found an old video of the crosstalk in Harajuku at night. So here for comparison, the 2011 edition. I was actually disappointed when Condomania was no longer around there. From the crossroads we walked to Cat Street. I used to walk from there to Shibuya Station all the time. Cat Street has a lot of smaller shops, from small to well-known brands, including some restaurants, cafes and other food stores. Although it's in Harajuku, it's not crowded and has a quite relaxing atmosphere to it. So it's definitely worth checking it out, especially if you stay longer in Tokyo. Garrett popcorn, and since we don't have it in Germany and I really enjoyed it when I tried it the first time, so my husband had to try it out. It was not only so that I can enjoy it too. So popcorn taste test time!
So now we got some Garrett popcorn. It's the first time that I ate it in Tokyo. I ate it before in Korea, Seoul, and we went for the classical Chicago mix. My husband never tried it. First one, caramel. I love it. It's so good. It's not too sweet, and you like it too.
I see.
The next one is the cheese one. Okay, I love it too. It's not too cheesy except that artificial cheese flavor. It's very light, so it's not overpowering. Now I try both together. Like the caramel, it's much stronger. So if you take both of the flavors in one bite, then it's not too much. It's like a combination that goes really well together, I think. So now, my husband is looking a little bit hungry, so he will try caramel. Yeah.
It's better than in Germany.
It's better than in Germany. And we have something like another brand I can somewhere blend it in, but it's like a little bit too sweet. It's like the right amount of sweetness, right?
Yes.
And cheese. My husband was not very fond when I was suggesting going for the Chicago mix, and okay, it's a so-so.
5 of 10, yeah.
It's like average. It's okay, but you don't need it if you don't want to. I like it because it's not overpowering, but it's not mind-blowing.
We continued to snack on the popcorn while we were walking. I think it's pretty rare to see Japanese people eating while walking, so we were the uncultured foreigners. Then we went back to the starting point of Cat Street and over the bridge to the other side to explore the stores there. It was definitely busier here. store grabbed our attention. It was full of cool anime figures, so we needed to check it out. And it was even allowed to film there. They had so much to offer, from big statues to small figures and boxes again. And space frogs! How cutesy are they? And then another shelf. Space hamster? Also crocodiles playing on their Switch. Also other cute and futuristic figures. Then we went over to B-Side Label, a very cool sticker store. But they were very strict when it came to filming. Still, I sneaked a small clip to show you that sometimes they have different color variations of stickers at the end of the rack. To take a break from walking, we got some coffee and cake in this cafe. Then we headed slowly to Takeshita Dori. On our way we saw cool storefronts from 6% Doki Doki and Fucking Rabbit. I think those two are very well-known brands in the Harajuku sphere. Takeshita Dori was crowded as always. Further, we spotted a Capsule toy store! It's a gacha store! Full with gacha! Popping colors, flashing lights, and so many different gacha! And it's not only the first floor, there's a second one! My hopes were to find new, interesting gacha, and maybe the putty one I wasn't able to find anymore at Ikebukuro Station. I was in heaven. And I spotted my pudding! Let's get in. I don't know why I crossed my fingers, because all puddings were cute.
Yes, super cute.
We found very interesting gacha. Small handwritten messages by Japanese people. But every gacha has a different theme. Cute girls, handsome guys, life advice from older people, or a kind message from your Japanese mom. I decided to get a kind message from my Japanese mom. Later during the haul part, I'll let you know what my Japanese mom wrote to me. And our last shopping stop. Not the laundry store, the anime merch store on the second floor. So you had to go through the laundry store to the stairs in the back. First we were greeted by Gacha, but I was still coming down from my Gacha high from the previous store. They had all kinds of different merch from different shows and all used stuff, so it's cheaper. From Pokemon, One Piece to Cardcaptor Sakura. One of my shopping missions for this journey was to get a new cute face towel, so I had to look through the Sakura pile. Also Pop-Mart stuff and other open gacha figures, like a sleeping gecko or a cat in a juice box, and another cat in a juice box. That's why I can't stop looking at gacha stuff. Who comes up with these ideas?
So now we went shopping in Harajuku. We went to a really cute hobby store where they had a bunch of cute figures and merchandise from animes. We bought a little stuff, like we bought some stuff there, and I'm going to show it to you guys later. And then also we went to Takeshita Dori because my husband wanted to go to an anime store. They had a lot of used goods for a okay price. I think there are much cheaper places with a much better selection and more variety of his stuff, because he really looks for Hunter x Hunter stuff. That's his mission. and we're trying to accomplish that. And now we are on our way to go for dinner with my friend Kaori, and we went to small side streets so I can talk a little bit more, because Harajuku is a super crowded place. Like 10 years ago I think every week here because my teiki, like my student ticket, was always going over Harajuku and Shibuya. So I was here a lot of the time because I didn't need to pay extra money for that. And I'm super excited to see my friend. It's been like 5 years. So the last time was like in 2017, where we were doing hanabi together with some friends. But I will just like show you what we ate, because she was selecting a really fancy kind of restaurant. Trunk Hotel is the place that she decided to go to. You can see I'm a little bit stressed because we have to be punctual.
Then we met my friend Kaori and her husband John at Kushi restaurant located in the Trunk Hotel. They chose the place and they made a fabulous decision. So brace yourself for some food porn. Potato salad, pork belly with ponzu, ginkgo skewers. Yes, actually made from ginkgo leaves. Chicken liver omelette. Some more skewers, chicken thighs and vegetables. Chicken gizzard and premium chicken heart, beef curry rice, chicken meatballs, and premium pork tongue. Yes, we ate it all, although we were super full in the end. We ate everything to the last rice coin. After that we went to the Trunk Hotel Bar, a very nice place with amazing atmosphere. I am so happy that this friendship lasted so long over the years. I felt all fancy sitting there with my friend and our handsome husbands, like all grown up. Look, we made it! All happy and settled, but also planning our next adventures. We were heading to my friend's place, where they served us amazing cocktails. I felt at home with them, like no time has passed at all. And I am so thankful for all the connections I made through Japan.
Now we are walking home. Today was a day where we had like a little bit of struggle with the train. The first train we got in was in the wrong direction, because I thought, oh, like my husband is adjusted so fast to Japan, I don't need to take care of the lines and I just have to follow him. But my husband thought, okay, Jenny's taking care. If she's like sitting in the train, everything's gonna be alright. But then the next station we're like, okay, we never heard of this station. We have to get out. And then we were talking about like how we were like relying on each other the whole time. And now we were taking the last train and we were sitting in a local line. And we thought, oh, okay, local line, it's gonna be a little bit slower, but we will arrive at our station. And then we realized that there was like an end, like the last station of this train was much sooner, so we have to go back, change at the station again. But we arrived at our final station and are walking on our way home now. We had such a nice evening with my friend Kaori and her husband John. They were choosing a super delicious place to eat, and then we were hanging out at a really fancy bar with really nice cocktails. And I had so much fun. We were laughing a lot and compared how much Shibuya has changed and how much Japan has changed, and kind of like deeper conversations about culture and stuff like that, and how we perceive, like, I like to say, bicultural people, like people who are born and raised or only raised or have another ethnicity. I think this applies to a lot of people. But it was a perfect day. I enjoyed myself so much, and I was laughing a lot about different kind of stuff. Perfect evening for tonight.
Home time! Gacha pudding, gacha salad dog, gacha wasabi kappa, Akira surprise box. Let's open it together. We got Kaneda, yes! And from B-side ladle, smartphone ring, a Japan magnet, a lot of stickers. I mean, of course, it's a sticker store. Also, the same sticker in different color variations. Like I said previously, always check the end of the rack. The last stickers they gave us as a present, since we are tourists. And a kind message from my Japanese gacha mom. Loosely translated from myself, it says the following. To you chasing your dreams. That time when you asked for advice for the future, I was truly surprised. To be honest, when I was young, I also had a dream, but I had the same experience of being opposed by my parents. When I got older, I had typical selfish thoughts of wishing for my child a stable future. Frankly, when I see you appear with focused eyes, you remind me of myself back then, and I realized again that you are my child. I didn't pursue my dreams. Your dream is also my dream. I'm supporting you. Your mom. Okay, they didn't need to go that hard on those messages, but this really hit home. I was truly moved. I literally needed to hear that. So, thank you, Japanese gacha mom.
Thank you for watching.